Yes, but it's not. It's not going.
Are you going to start with the intro of the special guest again?
I'd love to test audio, but it's not on, mate. So.
Well, you know, it probably will be at some point in time. So.
Well, that's the pipe dream that I'm not about.
It's loading a video, so don't worry about it.
I'm not always about that thing. You know what I'm saying?
See, it's on.
Hang on,
right now, it's right there, and it's gonna come audio through your ear holes, and then you'll.
But it's got to travel through this time and space.
I can hear it. Both of you gonna watch the chat? Yeah, you're gonna watch the stream.
I'll watch the chat.
That's fine.
It sounds alright to me.
It's sounding alright to you. Right.
Sounds alright to me.
Well, that's good then. Are we going to start this? We got the audio levels fine? Are we all good? Is everything good? Is everything fine? Are we going to start the podcast soon?
Wait, has everyone got their ass with them?
Oh, I like that leap.
I got my ass.
That's a cool one. I forgot we had that.
What?
Ryan, you're a mug.
Yeah, you are a proper mug, mate.
Sausage and a very blue background.
These fucking...
I have the skirting board behind the couch though in white. That's a good attempt.
I know, I made him put that on. Honestly, the amount of time we put into that, me just going, nah, put this on. No, put this on.
I like
hey, it worked out, didn't it? Right, I'm going to start the timer, and then, like, you know, in an hour and a half, how long are we making it? Hour and a half. First one. Let's set a time.
Hour and a half? Hour and a half?
Whenever we get tired.
Are we picking one or not?
Just keep talking until the light burns out our eyes and...
Right, we'll say hour and a half max.
Okay, I'm good with that. As long as Ryan can abate his crisp habit for an hour and a half.
The crisps are gone. I can't promise I'll go downstairs for more.
There are more though. I'm worried.
I hear one crunch and I'm shutting this channel down.
It's all gone. Everything we've ever
straight away.
Sorry for the short podcast there, guy. Ryan being a little bitch.
Ryan's got an insatiable urge for crisps and he cannot stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Speaking of crisps, I went to see fucking Ant-Man today. That's such a good film.
I ain't seen it yet. I need to.
You been to it? Oh, you're not.
No, man, I told you the other day. I haven't seen it yet. I will one day.
You still haven't seen... Wait, who is it that hasn't seen Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right, have you seen
Ryan's the one that hasn't seen anything. I
think
the last film that Ryan watched was released in about 1456 in the fall.
It's that first one, you know, with the train where they like try and dodge out.
Yeah, like it was that in black and white. I think color was released next summer, so he just missed out on that.
The second film we watched was Titanic, and that was it. That's all he's watched.
That's only after I got off the boat.
After you swam to shore, you were like, I could really do the film. I don't need to go.
The first thing he did was go straight to the movie theater and watch what just happened to him back on the big screen.
And to be honest, he was amazed at the jump of technology from just getting off a boat of the age.
It did take me a while to swim back.
I feel like back in them days, they were really way better at post-processing than we are now.
Fucking Titanic. Can you do any more foreshadowing than saying this boat is unsinkable? How did they not think that was going to go bad?
Unsinkable is a very bold statement, isn't it?
It is. It's almost like it was tempting God just to go on, give it a go.
I'm more confused about the iceberg. How did no one see it?
Because people are blind and shit, mate. It was dark. I genuinely don't know how they did miss it, actually.
They didn't miss it, that's the point.
No, how did... How didn't they see it coming towards
them? I don't know.
They were too busy having sex in cars.
Just everyone on the boat, even the captain.
Little known fact, Titanic was actually an orgy boat.
Little known fact, there was no beds on the entire thing. It was just all cars. Some would call it a ferry, but it's not true. It was a sex orgy car.
That's the truth about Titanic. It was a really big ferry.
Could you imagine all them cars lost? That's more harrowing than that old couple at the end. That's the worst part of that film. I don't even care about Rose and
Jack. I can't even remember the film. I just remember there was one part of it that made me laugh because, you know, when the boat tips up and then like people start sort of just dropping and then bouncing off things.
People die, and I think that's humorous.
I know, it's nice. It's the fact that like they fall down and just start like ragdolling off of different things, and it just looks funny in the film.
Oh yeah. Now there's one bit where it's just like two old people who realise they can't get out of the and like water's just rising up to the bed and they're holding each other. It's like, oh shit, man, old people gonna die. It's not fun.
Nah, but realistically, like, they didn't have long to go anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's more sad when like young people die.
They were just like, we had a good run. Let's just sleep it off.
They were probably gonna die a week later if they didn't die then.
Like, and that's why you don't like go on a second honeymoon.
You just recognise that your existence is terminal and
Learn from their
jump on
mistake.
board the Titanic.
Like,
Don't
No,
grow
you know
old.
the
Is that what
Titanic,
your
right?
suggestion is?
you know the
Yes.
Titanic. Like,
I do know the Titanic. It's quite famous.
that
Some people
film
say.
went on for let's just say for argument's sake 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm going to assume that in the film things were sped up to fit everything into that 2 hours.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that all of the events happened in that space of time, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't think
So,
the boat was going.
let's
That's
say,
what's
I'm going to say the boat went down, and I'm going to say it would have took quite a while. to
Yeah,
sink that.
No, a couple of seconds. The film, it showed me. Really quick.
It
Okay.
tips up really quick, and then people start ragdolling off things as they fall, and then they're all dead.
Like,
Apart from the
you would've
one,
thought,
one
like,
person.
let's say the ship did take about 2 hours to sink in real life.
Yeah.
I'd have spent my entire time putting on as like many warm things and life jackets I could find and try and make some sort of breathing apparatus.
Yeah, but I think everyone tried. Wait, a breathing apparatus? What do you think's going to help?
I know, a bit metal pipe and that, you know, break it off and
What are you gonna do?
You
Make,
start-
Snorkel.
makeshift scuba diver gear?
yeah.
Because it's well known for its tropics and tropical fish
just-
to see while you're there.
Grab a
Yeah.
grab a
Everything.
vacuum cleaner and just suck all the oxygen as quick as you can. Jump in with it.
Just floating on a vacuum cleaner, hugging it, like,
Just find a fire
Sweet,
extinguisher,
with
fire
a hose
it
shoved
up.
in your mouth so you can breathe.
and then you just pick up Jack as he's drowning to the bottom of the ocean, just like, come with me, mate. Fuck that chick.
That door was definitely big enough.
It was. Have you seen
Wouldn't-
all
it
those
wouldn't have floated,
recreations?
though.
Like,
I don't understand.
What do you mean?
Why did they not just
Wood
take
isn't
turns
buoyant
off
enough to hold
the
that
boat?
much weight.
that what? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure they could. Well, even if it's just dips a little bit, they're still going to both be on top.
Nah, it'll
Why
keep going
don't,
under.
why don't they just take turns? Like, oh, I'll have 5 minutes. you
See,
have
that
5
that maybe would have worked, but
Have you tried?
or they would have both
Check
died of
that
pneumonia.
nonsense.
But one or the
Yeah,
other.
we'll both take turns and both die.
Would it have been better for them to like strip naked and get in the water instead of
Why
wearing
would
all
that
the
make any more sense?
like instead of wearing clothes in the water?
Right, the
I'm
point,
gonna
the
die-
point
I'm
of
gonna
that,
die the
Ryan,
way I
yeah,
came into this
is that
world.
you don't want to be out of the water in wet clothes. If you're in the water, either way,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you've not lost anything.
It's the
I
point
watched
of
a lot
you
of Bear
trying
Grylls.
not to stay wet, is the point.
Right, another thing. Right, you pay for a cruise. I expect to go somewhere nice, not fucking the Arctic.
I don't think that was their
said
final
this was
destination.
No, I
going
don't
to
think
be
it was
Everybody
either.
else. Penguins on your left.
Weren't it supposed to be
More
going
eyes on
over
it.
to America or something?
I have no idea.
They take
It's
the
been so long
longest.
since I've seen
And they're coming from Southampton as well, so they go the longest way around to America.
I don't know where it's
They go
supposed to go.
Down the bottom, all the way up to the top.
that. I just think that captain didn't know what he was doing. If I'm being completely honest, he hits an iceberg. He's going the wrong way. He's probably drunk.
He stayed down to go down with the ship, didn't he? Because he realised he'd be fucked if he went home.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
Yeah, captains are supposed to go down with ships, aren't they?
I know that's a stupid.
It is
Like,
really
like,
I'd be
stupid.
the first
Just
on the
like, oi, you
Women and
can't get
children
up.
and me
Imagine like
first.
there's still like.
Taxi drivers don't go
Captain,
down with their fucking cars.
Imagine if there's still like space on the lifeboats for like a captain to come in, and everyone's just like, "No, right, you're the captain. You stay. You're not coming with us." Like there's about 5 spare seats, and they're like, "Wait, yeah, captains do not leave their
Plus-
ships," and just like, kicking him back on.
But that's my point. Plus, you can just, if you are a captain, you can make another person on the boat a captain. So you could just run past, go tag, you're a captain now, and then just run off the boat.
The final
That is
seconds of everyone's lives is a massive game of Tig.
Yeah.
It'd have been a happy
No, it didn't count. I was on the safe zone. It doesn't count.
I was already on the lifeboat. You can't do that.
I had skin cheese.
You had what?
Skin cheese.
What the fuck are you on about?
Do you not have the word skin cheese?
No.
Is that like cheddar? No, what the hell are you on about?
When you were a Ben and you were playing Tig or like Blocky or whatever.
When you were a burn, what the hell does that mean?
Ben.
Yes, obviously you've cleared that up.
A kid.
think he means child.
Yeah, Ben. Oh,
You are from England, aren't you?
like when you cross your fingers, is that, oh, you can't get as I've got crossed fingers.
Yeah.
That's skin cheese.
Why?
Since when was that? That's just people being little bitches because they got caught.
Yeah, I used to do it.
You little bitch. Would you have your skateboard
Not back then, no.
on the Titanic?
Oh, I'd definitely have it. Yeah, I wouldn't do a kickflip into the water. Probably fall and break my ankle, but you know.
Doctor said I was sick. That's so true.
Don't dead bodies float? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah. Human
So why would
bodies
you not
are
just get
buoyant.
all the dead bodies together and make like a dead body
Build a
raft?
human raft.
They literally
I'm just
like
saying, if it's
just
me or them.
float. Like if you see dead body in water, it's like they're just
Yes, if you
coming
get
out of the
enough of them.
surface.
So if you get enough of them, it's like getting loads of different. Just build yourself a kayak.
The thing that this ship is
Paddle with the
huge,
skateboard.
right? It's snapping in half. There's stuff going everywhere. There would have been other doors to get on. There have been plenty of things to jump inside or grab onto to float.
Well, maybe not.
Do you reckon they had a bathtub?
That's not gonna
Must be a few
float.
bathtubs above.
No, back in them days,
Why
they were
would a
big
bathtub
metal cast
float?
ones, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, that's what I've got. That's what I'm thinking of. That's not gonna float.
Right, no, do the thing where it's like upside down. Turn it upside down so it will float.
No, that wouldn't float. It'd
No,
float more
yeah,
the
it's still-
other way.
Yeah.
Really?
It's,
Yeah, 'cause you've
it's
got the ball-
big
you've
and
got the
heavy
air
and
and low
metal.
density, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget it was like 1910.
Yeah,
Is it? What year was it?
1910, I think.
it was a long time ago.
If that's a specific thing you just pulled off the top of your head, I'm very impressed.
It was like 100 years ago-ish. It wasn't a recent thing. It didn't have like the
Well, I don't think it was last week. If I'm
plastic
honest,
tubs that we have now.
When was plastic? When was the age where everything just started being made of plastic?
I think
When
around the
China
time
got
the
shit
plastic was
together.
invented.
I bet it blew everyone's fucking mind. You're like, this doesn't
We-
look like it's made of metal.
We can make
1909, fucking well done,
anything.
man. Oh no, launch 1911. You're wrong.
So 1909, well done, but I was a year the other way.
No, you're a year late. If you're a year early, well done. If you're a year late, that's lost.
He
I
was a
said
year
19.
early.
No, he's a year late.
Oh, he said 1910.
Oh shit. No, I mean, if you're a year late, that's good. If you're a year early, that's wrong. That's what I meant. Obviously, that's the rule.
Alright.
Everyone knows that.
I
See,
think
idiot.
that Jono might be making this up as he goes along.
Some might say I'm biased.
I got another question. What, to me being right?
Yep.
You never. Right,
I
and you
don't
never
blame
lie, it's
him.
fine.
Right, anyway, I got another question. Like, you know when everyone's in these boats, right, after they've been saved, like, where we can't dry in here, like,
Yeah, that's exactly what they were like. Carry
like
on.
what they eating, how long does it take people to go help them?
I doubt it takes long. You've got to know. Actually, how long did it take
From
the first?
Southampton to the Arctic?
We don't know they're in the Arctic.
No,
It's
I think
nice,
it was like a stray iceberg kind of coming down from the north. I don't think they literally just went straight for the North Pole and then got confused when the boat crashed.
Oh shit, there's ice everywhere.
That's what Titanic 2 is: escape the North Pole.
What if there's a group of people living at the North Pole, like waterbenders? That's how the waterbenders happen. Straight
What
into
if the
Titanic.
waterbenders attacked the Titanic?
It all
That's why
changed-
they were
all changed
not about
the
now.
waterbenders.
They made it like they made the iceberg. that
The
crashed
Fire
ship.
Nations are the one that had all these big mechs, aren't they? I'd think if a giant ship was coming towards me and I was a water nation, I'd think it would be the Fire people.
Yeah.
I'd take them
Yeah.
down.
What if it was just a friendly assault on the Fire Nation?
A friendly
Sounds
assault.
very weird to say.
As opposed to those other assaults, you know, the violent ones, they're very rare.
Oh, you gotta dodge them, mate. They're terrible. You gotta avoid them at all costs. But no, maybe we just got caught in the crossfire. I was thinking,
Crossfire,
We?
there's no
Like-
shots fired.
Us personally.
Yeah,
Us
why didn't the
three. You know,
waterbenders
when we were-
just move ice in the way of the ships? That would have saved a lot of trouble.
I'm pretty sure that because you could melt ice with fire
Yeah,
by
not
the
that
virtue of
quick.
them being firebenders.
Not that quick though. Not if you just throw it like you could push it underwater realistically, then just bring it up underneath them if you had enough.
They were made of metal, mate. I mean, it's quite tough.
Yeah, but still, it would flip the boat.
How quick can you throw ice? That's a weird sentence.
If you had a lot of people, like a lot of waterbenders moving this thing,
I don't know, mate. I don't think they're that organised.
I don't
Well, I
think
should
probably
have been
that
a fucking
powerful
technician.
either. You try pushing like a giant iceberg as
Okay,
far
there's
as
a
you
full
can
moon.
down underwater.
Okay, we've got a challenge for you, Ryan.
So your thing here is that they have to attack you on the full moon, or else you fucked it.
not if you have enough of you. And the avatar.
Just
Okay,
loads of people
so
just swimming, pushing
if it's a
icebergs.
full moon, there's 300 of us, and we have the most powerful man in the world, then maybe we'll make it.
We'll sink this one ship.
Maybe. Am I the only one who thinks the Avatar was a bit OP? It only took one of him to take down like an entire army. That was bullshit.
What if, right?
He
This
was
is what I
supposed
was
to keep
thinking
balance,
today.
wasn't he? That's the point.
I've
Yeah,
got
but that's a
genuine
bit too
question
much.
for you, Rita.
I'm ready.
Right, you know the Avatar's born when the other one dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that Avatar predetermined? Like, say, as soon as the actual avatar dies, the new avatar is born. Does that mean that the avatar was in the womb for 9 months while the other avatar was still alive?
I don't think that's how it works, mate. I think at the point of death,
It's the
there
spirit
will be
will
a child
transfer.
soon. Yeah.
The spirit will go to the next bender to be born in the right tribe.
Yeah.
What if you were a twin and your twin was the avatar and you were?
That's what I wondered about. Would you be able to have avatar twins? That's
Maybe
what I think.
just
is a really
to
good series. If one of them was
just to
good and
like
one of them was
really
bad.
avoid, you know, like the whole, you know, jealousy of one to the other. Maybe they choose to avoid twins.
How do you choose to avoid?
How does
Because
a
the
side-
spirit's like, oh no, if I go into one of those twins, the other one's going to be really like bitter about it his whole life.
Well,
so
tough shit. You can't even do anything. You're a fucking avatar.
I'll go to old Jimmy's daughter around the corner instead.
But what if the avatar goes into an egg and that becomes the avatar, but then there's two sperms, so that makes twins, but they're both avatars?
What, so
That
you have
would
like
work.
a 9-month gap between each avatar where the world goes into chaos?
Yes. Come on, if everything goes to shit in 9 months, it's a terrible system already. If 9 months, he was gone for like 100 years and it didn't get that bad.
It got pretty
You don't
damn
think
bad.
so?
It didn't get that bad. I mean, the Fire Nation put some good organisation.
No, his entire race of people were wiped out.
The whole world was at war.
Do we really need more monks? I mean, let's be
Yes.
honest.
From how Avatar turned out, yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Or we should
That-
just.
That always pissed me off. You know, with just when I started watching Korra, I was like, oh, now there's loads of airbenders. I'm not happy with
Nah,
that.
there was like 3 and it's his
That's
kids.
Yeah,
I've only
No,
seen
it's
the
like-
first 4 episodes of Korra.
but that means like your gene pool for airbenders is going to be fucking narrow.
I know,
Until
'cause
they start spreading out.
They can
They're gonna be all
breed with
incest.
people. No, they can breed with people who aren't airbenders and still have airbender children.
Yeah, but what if it doesn't always work?
That's
then you're going to end up diminishing your
Aang
air.
must have done that because there is no way that he had a child of himself.
Maybe
Yeah.
he was like a lizard who can become an hermaphrodite.
Wait, they
in a
were
dangerous-
what's the fucking waterbender girl's name? They
Uh,
were
no.
children, weren't they?
Yeah.
I know her brother's soccer.
Yeah.
I can never remember her
It
name.
begins with
Katara.
K.
Katara.
Yeah, Katara. Yeah, like they were her kids. Well, what confuses
Katara.
me is why weren't some of them airbenders and some of them waterbenders?
But his
Yeah, that's
sperm
more
is the
bullshit.
avatar sperm. I think it takes over.
It's got super powerful sperm as well as
Steroid.
everything else. Maybe he bent the sperm and pushed all the waterbender sperms away.
Surely that would be her job.
No, because he can do them all.
Yeah.
What? That's the point of the avatar.
Wait, you said waterbender sperm? Hey, all the sperm came from
Yeah.
him. He's an airbender.
No, I mean,
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
she can do
But
it.
he can do
inside.
any bending.
Yeah, but like, where do the waterbender sperms come from? Hello?
But that would be.
We lost the call for a second there.
Look, that went really.
Yeah, we
that
we
went
lost the
really
call for a
good.
moment.
Yeah, that went really slow. You just went. Technical difficulties.
I am hosting this, and my laptop is prone just to shutting down.
Wonderful.
Fantastic news to tell us halfway through, mate.
Halfway through, we've done 16 minutes.
Also, I've strapped a bomb to the underside of both of your chairs. You can't stand up.
It's weight sensors.
That'd be a pretty good film idea.
No,
What,
it
do you
wouldn't,
mean
'cause if
that
it's a weight-
film-
If it's a weight sensor, what
Jono.
if you fart?
There was a film called Speed where they did it on a bus and couldn't slow down or the bomb exploded.
Yeah.
It would be
But
like,
it's like
a
an online
much
version. Like,
a much
it's just
less
people in a group-
exciting
it's just
version
people
of
in a group
that.
And they put a bomb. No, it'd be better.
No. Because like if it
Yeah.
was weight sensors, all you'd have to do would just be pick something up near you and do the old switcheroo, wouldn't you? And then just go and get yourself a sandwich or something.
Well, then come back.
Why would a sandwich be your immediate thing to do?
If you've been sat there trapped by a bomb for a while, you're going to want something to eat. I think we might have lost the call again. Hello? We lost the call again?
Come on, loved ones.
We've
Not
We've
like-
lost the call big time.
Sandwich first.
We lost the call there very bad.
Let's go.
That's here. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear Ryan now.
Can you not hear me?
I can now, yeah.
I could hear you all the time.
Ryan, yeah, I'm back. Ryan, you drop the call and one of us will take over to host.
Alright, we'll be back just in a second. I don't know if Jono or me's calling. I should probably call. Let me do it.
God damn it.
There we go.
Right, we good?
Much better.
We all good. Okay. Technical difficulties. It's alright now.
And go.
What were we talking about before
We
all
were
this?
talking about the fact that Pluto is getting a lot of press recently.
Fuck
How do
Pluto,
we-
man. It's smaller
Oh, yeah,
than the
I was
moon.
saying- Did you know
But-
it's said cheese and milk?
But we've actually seen it. Wait, no, fucking Ryan, no, Dickens always eats cheese and mayo sandwiches apparently, and that's a foul idea.
Nah, it's beautiful.
Did you know if you leave mayo out in the open, it goes clear, like hot glue gun?
Yeah, I've seen, like, you know when I leave like a knife or something? I never saw it until I went to uni because I had to do my own washing up. So I'd leave a knife until the morning and then I'd come back and go, oh, what the hell's on that?
What, mayo when you leave it out?
Yeah!
Yeah, it goes like really weird, doesn't it? Stops being
Proper
white.
horrid. And then it makes me not want to eat mayo and then I think, I want mayo and then I put it on stuff. It's a very unending cycle.
Yeah, because mayo's delicious. On
The mayo
all-
trap. But
all
not
tasty
on
treats.
cheese because that is foul.
Damn it, you're wrong.
I'm not. That's
Ham,
fucking
cheese, and mayo sandwich. Beautiful. Ham, cheese,
Well,
No,
mayo,
ham,
and
cheese,
salad.
mayo, I can
Eggs
justify.
and
Just
what?
cheese and mayo is a foul idea.
No, it's fine. It's well alright.
Yeah. It's well not.
What keeps happening to the street?
What?
Nothing.
Ryan?
What keeps happening to
My
Ryan?
laptop.
Ryan, are you okay?
Gonna lose on the
Yeah.
podcast members here, aren't we?
Yeah, just one by one. This is the film I was on about. It's not just bombs, there's an assassin as well. I was fucking on
Why don't I go
one of them
first?
anime. What? You
'Cause-
definitely die first in a film. I'm not being funny.
Me
Yeah, you would.
die first.
Yeah,
How would I die first? I'd last longer than you all.
you'd probably kill yourself and outdo the criminal.
You can't
just
kill
look
me
at
if I
that.
kill myself.
Yeah, it'd be like, I wasn't gonna kill you, I'm here to save you, and then you'd get into all
By
this
this point, you're already dead on the floor. And it causes issues for
No.
everyone.
I'd survive, me.
because
Like,
technically,
even in zombies, like me and Dickens would survive. Like we get caught by the zombies and like they throw us back. Oh, there's not enough meat on them.
there's no meat on me, it's all flubber. They'd be like, ugh, it's all gristly.
But they don't realise till it's too late.
True. But I can run very quickly over short distances.
Yeah, I'm sure that the short distances will help over the many years it takes to survive it.
My point is,
Yeah.
why do zombies all of a sudden become so fit? Surely you're limited by how fast the person was.
Well, yeah, you would.
So that means there's some zombies that are really slow, so you'd be okay. But some zombies were really fast.
Well, it was like that in Zombieland, wasn't it?
I don't know. Was it?
In Zombieland, some of them could run fast, but then if they're like a fat person, they couldn't move quick. It was just like people being like rabid dogs, essentially.
No, that was the selection thing that led to people being eaten by zombies.
Yeah, but
The-
like the
the
fat
fat ones
zombies
were-
were still easier to get away from, I think. Innit?
Oh,
They
I
didn't.
can't-
They didn't make them like all supered up or anything like that. They were still just people.
Ah, fair,
Just
fair.
people acting a bit
That
nuts.
was I think they're doing a second Zombieland because that was a really good
It
film.
was an awesome
got
film.
it in
but I
the
don't know if a
contract.
second
Up
could
to
work.
18.
18 films.
In the contract that if they ever chose to do them, that it's there.
How would they do that? All the like
That's a
cast members
bullshit
would
contract.
be like 90.
They have a right to their corpse just throwing it in the film.
Like you've got Emma Stone just like walking around with a Zimmer frame, just like.
I'd watch that.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
And then all of a sudden, Arnold Schwarzenegger walks in. I'll be back. Dude, how
Isn't
old is
that
Arnold
just Nemesis?
Schwarzenegger?
Isn't the Terminator and zombie films just Nemesis from Resident Evil?
No, because I'm pretty sure Terminator came first.
Terminator is proper old as balls.
It is really old. I've watched it the other day because I've not seen any of them, and I've started watching through them. My God, the graphics are bad. I could
The
not believe how bad they were. Because there's loads of CGI bits where it's meant to be like all innovative, and he pulls his eye out at one bit, and it swaps from a mirror image of Arnold Schwarzenegger to a mechanical robot, and it's meant to look like him, and it looks fuck all like him. It is the best thing. Honestly, if you ever want to watch that
I can
film,
hear a
just wait
thing
for that bit.
any there.
Mate, I think
It's
you're losing
fucking
connection because me and Jono
Yeah.
are fine, and it's just you fucking up.
It's your lappy toppy, mate. It's your lappy toppy. Or lappy toppy. Yeah, I was fucking on about it earlier. You know, I've been on watching One Piece and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you see those ads for like Russian wives and things.
Yep.
What's the catch with those?
You have to look after a Russian wife.
But why is that a bad thing?
It's not if you don't mind looking
What if
after
you
a
get-
Russian wife.
What if you go and she's great?
Then good for you. Got your money's worth, haven't you?
So that's it. That's it. Could all be
I
positive.
don't know like the little details of it and stuff, but pretty
I
much.
thought you were the man on the inside. I thought you were the man that told me my Russian wife. Dickens.
It's essentially like somebody's selling people to get across the border, essentially.
Yeah, but why is that? I don't know. I just saw it the other day, and then I couldn't help but think to myself but I could just buy a wife, and that'd be that. And
Yeah, and you have a wife.
well, that's it. Why is that a bad thing? There's no bad downside. I don't
No,
see.
but it's like selling people illegally.
Is it illegal?
I'd sell you
They don't-
illegally.
Yeah, I'd
It's
sell you- I'd
essentially
sell
selling them as a possession. I don't think.
Mate, I'd
it's
sell you
legal.
for a fucking Yorkie bar.
Mate,
It's not for girls, sorry, mate.
I'm worth a lot more than a Yorkie bar. I'll have you know.
You probably weigh as
Def-
much as a Yorkie
Yeah,
bar.
definitely a lion bar or something.
Lion bars.
Oh,
are
Lion Bar
awesome.
ice creams are the best.
I wouldn't like shame you if you went for a lion bar. I'd be alright with that.
I wouldn't even blame you. I just nod
Yeah. I'd be
and jump in
fine.
the back of the sex dungeon.
What chocolate bar would you be?
What chocolate bar
Um,
would I be? I fucking
Yeah,
hate
but-
questions like this because there is no answer that makes any sense to any of them.
No, it's like one of those things that used to be on those really bad dating things. You know, where they'd be like, "What's that?"
Yeah,
Oh,
and people say
blind
bullshit
date.
stuff like,
And they
"Oh,
go,
I'm a
"What kind of
Snickers
chocolate?"
because I'm nutty and have a nougat centre."
yeah, I'd say I'm at Revels because you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, it's like bullshit. It just doesn't make
What
any
potato
sense.
would you be? I'd be a smiley face.
That's
Well,
not a potato.
that's not a potato.
That's
That's a potato
potato
fried
product.
snack.
That's what I meant.
See, I'd be a rooster potato. Sponsor. What a sponsor to have. That would be amazing.
I'd be
We're
a
sponsored by
yam.
potatoes today. Is a yam a potato?
I don't know. It looks like one.
I thought it was like a weird vegetable, kind of like a potato.
Kind of what a potato is.
Yeah. Well, shush.
The original Terminator film came out in 1984. That's how old as balls it is. Not as
Isn't it?
old as balls as I kind of expected it to be. But
No, I thought it was earlier than Jesus. 1980. Like Star Trek. No, Star Wars is earlier than that. Star Wars got way better. Well,
Mate, Star Wars, like the original ones, when they did what's the fucking pod racing things they do? I can't remember the name of it.
Pod racing, that's it.
Is it just pod racing? Oh,
Yeah.
lucky
for
guess,
the-
wasn't it? Yeah,
which
but
ones? Originals. They don't have pod racing in the originals.
well, they're fucking flying and shit anyway. They had in it. It was literally just like a sand pit and then a toy spaceship with a mirror on its wheels.
I know.
That's
But
how
look
they did
how good
it.
it looks.
I wouldn't say it looks good. It looks,
Dude, it looks amazing.
for the time, it's
game,
impressive, but I wouldn't say it looks good.
yeah. I was watching them the other day, and they hold up so well. It looks like a really low budget thing made today, and that's what's impressive.
Can we make a film?
Is there anything
Well-
you don't want to make, Ryan?
What do you want? What would the
Good
film
life
be?
choices.
Right, me and Dickens are the people that you're trying to sell the film idea to. What's your film?
Yeah, but give us your
Oh.
pitch.
Give us 5 minutes.
No. You've got to do it on your. Come on, think on your feet. We like people.
we can't
on their
just,
feet.
yeah.
We're busy people.
We
We've
need
got,
idea, man. We need people to just like chuck us one after another, you know?
Right.
We've got M Night Shyamalan coming.
Money
in with a hit,
making plans.
Cliffhanger and soon.
Right. It's a horror comedy with a romantic twist.
Okay, I'm sold.
The
Take
cast
all-
it'll circle around 3 boys who are surviving the zombie apocalypse after find there's a zombie apocalypse after they've swamped ashore from the Titanic.
And the boys, so they have to escape the zombie priest that's chasing.
Where's the romantic twist coming?
Yeah,
You're
'cause
not-
if it's
you're
3
not ready.
boys.
Do you want his pitch or not?
So, well, do you want a coffee or something first? I mean, we can get Sharon to go get your coffee.
Come on, how are we showing? Yeah, big good. How are we? So they get on land like, whoa, that was a canny
Oh,
long
Sharon,
swim,
Sharon, can you come back a sec? Hi. Can I have a biscuit as well? Cheers.
Jammy Dodger if you've got it.
Don't get above your board, mate. What? Yeah. So you film what? Yeah.
So
Hello.
Titanic sank and they've all had to swim. They're about 20-year-old. They're about 20-year-old around that age.
They're not boys then, are they? They're adults.
They are men.
Definitely boy.
This sounds like really poorly written fan fiction. That's what this is getting to. And they were trapped on the island for so long.
Worked for 50 Shades, didn't it?
All social cultures fell away.
So it takes them a canny while, but they get the
A canny while. Is that what we put on the film title? Is that the name of the film? A canny while.
No, it's
Best
called
review. It took a canny while, but it picked up and got right good.
No, it's called 40 Winks.
Why?
Because when we get... Do you know what 40
We all
winks...
fall asleep and you watch someone sleep for the entirety of the film.
Nah, come on, let us pitch.
Okay, sorry.
We're trying, you're just not really explaining anything.
Stop interjecting.
We've given you a lot of valuable time. Like I say, we've got M. Night Shyamalan coming in soon with a better film idea than this shit.
And
all you've given us is there's some people going to an island.
Not going to an island. See,
Where are they?
Titanic,
Okay,
zombies, on an island and something to do with winking, and that's all you've said so far.
It's called 40 Winks, but no
Hey,
explanation.
are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. We're ready.
We're ready, yeah, we're ready.
Okay, we'll start from the beginning. No interjecting until I'm finished.
Alright,
Okay.
alright.
So, everything's gone a bit shit on the Titanic.
Oh, cheers for the tea, Sharon. Thanks.
Cheers, Sharon. Right, everything's gone a bit shit on Titanic. Right? It starts off with them all going on the Titanic, thinking, "Where we're going on a lad's holiday to Zante." Like,
Yeah, the Titanic's first location.
That's what the film was meant to be like until James Cameron got his finger.
It was like an in between. It was a funny in between. It was light-hearted. There was a couple of jokes about. They were on the Titanic. They was doing a couple of tequila chases, and they're like,
Those are the names of the
what
barman.
was that there? And a bit of iceberg. Oh bollocks!
Oh,
Right,
bollocks now.
We have a brief cameo from DiCaprio who's running past, and it's going in time with the normal Titanic.
But he's much older than he should be, because this film's been made unless we CGI him completely.
Yeah, we're going to CGI him. We've got a budget.
Ryan, we're losing interest. Why is it called? We don't read the entire script. Why is it
No,
called
we're
40
getting the
Winks?
entire script. Come on.
Well, come on, explain yourself then.
I am.
You've got 30 seconds left. We're very busy. I'm not Shyamalan's coming in, and my tea's going cold.
Right, okay, so they managed to swim to shore somehow, and they're like, we're kind of tired after that. Like, I wonder where the hotel's going to let us get in still. So they go to sleep, and when they wake up, it's like, well, there's kind of few zombies over there. Like, what happened?
Dead Island. That's what you're pitching to us.
Dead Island. But then they're on Zante, and and they all run around. And they've got to use what they can and pick up loads of people, and then they go to this club, and there's a lass still in there who's a dancer, and they all fall in love with her.
Okay, but what's the twist in the middle? There needs to be a twist in a film, Ryan.
She was the one who started the zombie apocalypse.
But she's not a zombie herself.
No.
So she's a scientist who works in a club in Zante.
Yeah, why is this dancer in a nightclub in Zante starting zombie apocalypses?
And why is it
She
called
did it by
40 Winks?
accident. She made
How
a
did
new
you do it by
cocktail.
accident?
She made a new cocktail.
Was it sugar spiced and everything nice, but someone
Yeah, but
accidentally spilled?
And then she accidentally let in chemical Lambrini, and it all went
And you never
tits
want
up.
to do that.
Yeah, they used the Lambrini that's been there for 25 years.
And it matured, and that created. But Ryan, why is it called 40 Winks?
Like a not so fine wine.
It goes the opposite way.
It's not a wine, is it? It's a sparkling perry.
It gets worse with age. But Ryan, you still listen. Why is it called 40 Winks?
Because it's like their catchphrase is a non-running joke. They're always tired. So, oh, I'd love 40 winks, mate. Like, there's a zombie at the door.
But there's only zombies right at the end. The majority of this film sounds like, oh, thank God we're off that boat. We're just gonna have to swim now, and then, maybe I'm gonna grab some sleep.
It sounds like there's just lots of stuff happening around it, and all these three guys can focus on the fact they're a bit tired just all the time.
And then subsequently, oh shit, there's zombies.
Our cruise line is sinking, yeah, but I'm dead tired, right?
And Leonardo DiCaprio stealing the Lambrini, and it's. I mean, Ryan, it seems like you've made this film up on the spot. If I'm honest.
And the only way to get off the island to safety is to fix the Titanic.
But I thought the Titanic's lost at sea.
Yeah, it sank.
Yeah.
We had to swim to shore, like,
So we have to swim back with tools and
But
fix
and
it.
scuba diving gear.
Washed up on the shore, didn't it?
But the whole
The
Titanic.
entire Titanic.
But only half
God,
of
they
it. That's
built
how
that
they've got to
boat.
fix
It was unsinkable. They were right.
Oh,
It's
the
all
tide bits to go-
self-correcting.
And then there's like an A-Team style montage where the music comes on. We all start welding,
Yeah,
and before you know, it, the
built,
Titanic's
we
got.
built a wall. Like,
With
built a wall around
All Star
the
by
boat.
Smash Mouth in the background. We're going like,
Somebody wants, and then like before you a minute, it's got like massive sails and it's
Yeah.
got guns on
Yeah,
all
let's call it-
sides.
let's call it. Like, we built a wall around it, but there's more and more zombies keep pushing up on the wall, and it was a race against time. But the
Well, how
time,
do
you see. Oh, you're
So
in-
okay. So now we've got the full plot narrative. How does it end? What's the big ending? Are you gonna go for a cliffhanger where we go, "Ooh, I want to see the second one," or are you gonna go, "Holy shit, that was amazing"?
one of the lads dies.
That's it.
No,
He has a cardiac
any
arrest
any
and just
particular way
falls
or
off
like
the boat.
reason.
The zombies are all cured
no,
instantly.
the zombies get through the wall, don't they?
What
and
wall?
then the wall was built around to keep them out while we fixed the boat.
How did we build a wall and keep them out? 3 people
With-
kept an entire
with
zombie invasion.
The
And-
other
and-
half
and-
of the
and-
Titanic
and-
that
and
washed
girl
up on the other
dancer
side of the
and
island.
Yeah.
The girl dancer and her crew.
Ryan, I'm not going to give you any money.
No,
thanks
I'm
for
going to
coming
pass
in.
on this one.
If you could throw your tea back up because that wasn't worth the waste of the hot water, that'd be much appreciated. But if you want to go fund Ryan's film,
Kickstarter.com /
Shamu.
shitbag.
no, /40 winks for some fucking reason.
Yeah, / 40 winks. If you put $20 in, you get fuck all. And
get
there are no
Ryan's
other perks.
drawings of the film. I'd love to see a storyboard.
Everyone
The
who's
original
like,
screenplay.
film.
What, sorry? You get
You-
to be part of the film.
You don't get paid for it, but
If you pay to help us make the film, you can be a part in the film.
You can be an unpaid member. The first 3 people will get the first stars. Even if you're a girl, you can be one of the boys.
oh no, that's
Um,
us 3. That's us. I've already cast us 3.
But
Well, I
when
think
me
this
and
is-
Andrew aren't actors, we're
This
investors.
is a job that I'm planning on turning down, if I'm honest. I
Yeah.
think I've got
I've got
better
better
opportunities.
Jono, you're the one that dies, but you die really heroically.
But M. Night Shyamalan's offering me a starring role soon, and I've got Sharon to look after, so I'm gonna have to say no.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. Please, mate. Listen, I've worked for nearly like 50 seconds on this film idea. It's all
Proper
I've
help me
ever
out,
wanted.
lad.
I'm not
It's all I've
I'm
ever
not
wanted
gonna
for
lie.
the past
I'm
minute.
not gonna lie, you did put us on the spot a bit.
Well, Ryan, in this industry, you don't really have much control over what happens anymore.
You can't just turn up right to an interview to try and get
Without an
someone to get
idea.
you a film like to fund you and,
How
that,
about
and
a
then not
film
have your
about
idea
other
ready.
life?
Yeah?
Why did you even come here if you didn't have an idea, Ryan?
Just came for the chat.
I just felt lonely.
You're like, every, you're
Look,
like,
look.
every room and a zombie does from there.
Fox Entertainment, right? Look, I don't have a film, but I've got some interesting opinions on some matters, and I just want to talk about them.
Just go see the fucking CEOs and just be like,
That's it.
hello. How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Yesterday, I saw a dog, and it was the strangest pattern on the dog.
I once got
It's
licked
incredible.
by a big dog in Birmingham.
That is a story and a half. Tune in next week.
If you like this and want to hear more of the same, then
How big was this dog? Be able to say it was a big dog.
Oh, it was pretty big.
How big?
pretty big. Oh,
You-
Jesus.
You've got more
Jesus
vague.
Christ.
I don't think it was possible, but you've become more vague. In terms of scale towards you, how big was the dog?
On its hind legs or 4.
Give it as a factor of Ryan's.
How often do you see a dog on hind legs just walking around and coming up and licking you? On
How
all
many
fours?
Ryan's heights was it?
Yeah. If it's 20, I'm saying that's a very big dog, and I agree with you.
That was Clifford, wasn't it?
The dog we
Ryan.
drew big.
Ryan, Ryan got licked by Clifford.
That
Not
sounds
as big
like.
as it was
I'm
big.
sorry, that's the name of his autobiography.
But
It was
Ryan
like-
was licked
I
by
got licked by Clifford. An
Like,
underdog story. Hey, see what I
who
did?
cleaned up Clifford's poo? But I must have
I
been
think-
some proper giggy shit.
Bin men, didn't they?
Why was he red?
The proper hated going to their house.
I reckon he's red because he was like tested on. I reckon like there was a shampoo thing that were like trying a new dog shampoo out on him.
I think
And
he's
like-
red because when they were designing the cartoon, they had limited number of crayons.
Nah, wasn't
And a
a
guy
crayon.
with massive hands so
That-
couldn't
that-
draw a small dog.
That drawing is too within the lines to be a crayon.
No, I think like, I'm not saying it, like every episode was with a crayon. I'm saying like when they started it, and then it was a bit too late by the time they upgraded.
Do you want to know
So
the bit
just
I
went-
think of Stall 11?
Yeah.
People who write Wallace and Gromit.
Why do you think
That's
that?
because they should know better than what we come up with.
But Wallace and Gromit's fantastic.
Wallace, I love Wallace and Gromit.
He made a
'cause
pair of
shit-
trousers that became sentient and could walk around
Yeah.
walls.
And he has no controller anymore. And there's a penguin that thinks he's a chicken
And his dog repeatedly saves his lives on very small situations
constantly,
where
and
he
all he
doesn't
gives a shit
notice.
about is cheese. That's it. He has no other concerns.
His dog
Yeah,
makes his breakfast.
He built
sorts
a
his
fucking
trousers
rocket
out.
to the moon and steals some cheese, and then there's a sign.
I mean-
it's
Wallace is not a very bright lad, is he? But he can't half train a fucking dog.
I know
Depends,
that dog
like-
is so well trained.
Gromit knows what he's doing. Gromit's
think
got his life planned out.
There's a prequel to be made where Wallace and Gromit were actually in the other person's bodies, and like at some point they've been switched. So the dog's in Wallace.
Well, like Gromit used to just be like a dog that really liked cheese.
yeah, I think that's a good. Yeah, that's the prequel I'm gonna make anyway.
This is the is this our conspiracy? Our YouTube conspiracy video is that Wallace and
you
Gromit
heard
body
it here
shifted.
first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. That was the first invention that the dog made, and they were like, "How did a dog make this?" And then he was like, "Ha ha ha!" and pulled the thing down because he lured the other guy, the dog in with cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he went. I don't know what he was hoping to. Why would he want to be a dog though? That's the only flaw in our.
Like his own
No, I think
balls.
it was a unhappy accident.
I just really want to lick my own balls. But
But
you're not licking.
I would
You're
never
licking
leave
your
the
dog
house.
balls.
I'm pretty
That's
sure,
the-
right? If he can make all the shit that he did, he could have made something so he could feel his own balls, like you know.
No, but
He could have done
it's
it.
feelings, not licking. Right,
Even if it was just like a remote-controlled tongue that he controlled with his tongue.
have you
Tongue,
seen?
by
Just
the way,
put that
for
near
you
his
people
nuts.
out there.
Those
Tongue.
actually exist. You know,
Yeah,
there's like these things where like you can make out with people, like
Long-range
French
kissing,
kissing.
innit?
Yeah.
Have you seen like the couples like underwear for like sexting
Yeah.
and iPads, where it's like vibrating pants that you just like put on and control with each other's iPads at long distance?
To be honest, I think the relationship's over if you're having to resort to technology to
Mate, if
stimulate
it's-
each other.
If it's long
I'd make-
distance
I'd
and
make
you want
Darcy
to
better
get
than
each other
work.
off,
I'd
At
make
work.
that work. Work.
that's the thing. It would turn into like couples dares, wouldn't it? Like I dare you
Yeah.
to wear them for a day,
I need to go wear them in the cinema. Just anything.
Dare
and then
you
you're
wear-
just sat at home like tapping along to music on like the on and off button.
But I
It's
just
like-
not wear them
have
and
a-
say, "Oh yeah, wearing them
Have
now."
a long distance game of guess the song.
What letter am I drawing?
It just turns into more. One of them gets kidnapped, and the only way to contact the kidnapped
The
is by
one
Morse
thing-
code through the pants.
Yeah, the one thing that the people of kidnapped them would never check for is if their pants are rigged with a communication device.
Like dot, dash, dash, dot, dash.
Just like sort of like shaking a little bit in the chair they're tied up in, like twitching their hips and shit, because it's like.
The kidnapper's thinking, "I've got a frisky one here."
So what the fuck is wrong with you? You got lice or something?
Can you
think
get?
it's
You know,
weird,
if you had if you had crabs and pubic lice, do you reckon they'd fight each other for dominance?
What, like some kind of clan war?
Yeah,
I doubt.
that's what that game Clash of Clans is about.
It's just a. I'd love to see the fucking battlefield, just like a forest of pubes, and then
Yeah,
shaft above.
they mustn't get on with one another.
I don't know. Maybe they're symbiotic. Maybe they're best pals.
Maybe
I can't say about
maybe
either.
They need each other to live.
Are they different?
Yeah, one's a crab.
Is it is it actually a crab? Is it a crustacean? I don't think you go, "Oh shit, I think I've got something," and you pull your trousers down, there's a fucking crab in there. I think you notice.
It's a well-known fact that crab and lice are mortal enemies.
They are. It's inbred. It's a
That's
thing that goes
why
back years. And
Lice don't live on the beach.
They don't.
No, because the
Oh,
crabs
shit.
there.
That's why my lice hunting went so bad. I'm
I
just
found
hanging out on
many
beaches.
crabs, but
Yeah. The amount of lice I was able to exterminate for the crab faction. I couldn't earn their trust.
Who would you
Oh, yeah.
side with?
What, lice or crabs?
Or lice?
crabs. Lice are a
Yeah,
pain in
well,
the ass, ain't they?
Well, I'd go lice then just to kill yous.
But we're a crab. We're probably
Mate,
going to kill
crabs-
you instead.
Crabs are born with like 2 weapons attached to
I
the
know,
end
but
of their
like,
arms.
Yeah, but that
I've
must
been-
become hassle. How do you wipe your ass?
You don't need to if you're a crab, do you?
You don't know that. You don't know the life of a crab.
How often have you seen a crab need to wipe his bum? I say
Every
that
time I go to the beach.
they
Every
feel
single
fairly
time.
clean to me.
Why are you feeling up crabs?
You never been crabbing before?
I've never been touching
Yeah,
them up.
rock pooling.
Yeah, rock pooling
Yeah.
or crabbing like off harbours and shit.
Yeah, that's a weird thing because you go, oh, I caught a crab.
How
and
often
throw
have
it
you
back
ever
in.
picked up a
So,
crab and it's like left a bit of poo on your finger? They're clean.
Every time I get a crab.
You've been getting the wrong type of crabs, mate.
You know that all that's them poo crabs
Yeah.
off the coast of
Where
Cornwall.
you been rock pooling?
No, man, you do it in Cornwall.
Have you been in that rock pool in your house next to the sink?
Yeah, oh, yeah, you know. No, I've been in that one that's in the downstairs little room. It's like white and it's got like a lid. It's got 2 lids. Like one of them's got a hole in it. Though, and I don't see the
that's
point.
what I was thinking. I don't know.
And there's this
You're in
like
the wrong-
refresh thing to bring more crabs. That
Yeah,
you
I
like
think
press
you're in
it
the
and
wrong
loads of
pool.
water fills. Really? But Ryan told me that that's where everyone catches crabs. He said that's what he told Darcy. That's where he got crabs. Sit on the toilet. See?
You can get like STDs off toilet seats and shit.
Can
can't
you actually, or is that just something people say to get out of being
No,
caught out for
I
cheating?
think you actually can.
Can you?
Like, it's someone's got something nasty and rubbing the knob all over it, and then you sit your
Why
lips
would they
cleanly
do
on
that?
top.
I've
Have
got
you
a
seen the
real
state
hands
of
up.
toilets? People do some weird shit in there.
I doubt there's anyone that gets off on that.
No, I don't think they get off on it. They're just like drunk, don't they?
I've never been that drunk where I'm going to wipe my knob on everything.
You haven't, but some people have.
And by virtue, who?
People that do it.
Ryan.
I promise not to name names.
Yeah.
No,
Good
yeah, that's
friend
just
of mine. I promise I won't rat him out. Yeah.
getting
I'm so
on.
happy there's takeaways across the road, so I can just go get some chips.
What is that? Is that your house you're living in? Or are you Darcy's?
It's Darcy's.
Oh, good. Because that's my idea of nightmare, living near takeaway. Because I knew I'd just get home after uni and just go, I'm not cooking.
I live
Takeaway.
near a takeaway, and I've been there twice, and one of them was with you.
Oh yeah.
I've never been to. Oh, with Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Jono.
No, it's fine. I don't even. I know we're not the best of friends there. I nearly missed my bus, yesterday. I had to run for half of it.
Really? You did
Slow.
just like not
Did you
reply
not
for a long
skate along?
time.
You what, sorry? Ryan?
Did you not skate along?
Why would I take my skateboard to Dickens?
So you can catch a bus.
It's all crossing roads and stuff. That's what I want to do.
Mate,
in the
isn't
city
your
centre.
bus like
Challenge
across the road from your house? It's not far.
No, I nearly missed the bus going back from yours.
Oh right, I was gonna say like the bus stop's practically outside your front door on the way
Yeah,
in.
it is. It's top of hill, mate. I've still missed that one before, though.
Jesus Christ, John. So like you're leaving the house just after it's driven past you, and you're like, oh shit.
That's the worst one. When you just see your bus and they're not going to stop, and you're just like, but now I have to wait another hour.
Doesn't really happen
It's-
to me that much.
Oh, well, it's murder, mate. You've never had to endure
Where
that.
does she go?
Jessica Fletcher.
No, I'm
Got
not
a
starting.
finger, mate.
this
She's in
again.
control. Oh yeah, Dickens. Choice Chamber. That's the name of that fucking game.
Yeah, I've seen a few things about it since you mentioned it. I still
Yeah.
haven't looked at it though. Like I just don't.
Is
know.
there
I think it's
a
the next thing
time
game.
crystals?
You what, sorry?
Did you ever complete time crystals?
No. I will do at some point, but I rage quit on it because it was fucking stupid. Because it gives you no indication of what to. There's a point where you just keep clicking. There's like a hint thing, and it just keeps showing you a door. And I have no idea what I have to do. I've clicked everything.
This is the point and click thing, innit?
Yeah, and I've clicked everything, and I keep loading. It's like Sonic. I keep loading it back up to try it, but it's so shit. There's no way around it. And I refuse to look up a fucking walkthrough because that's just admitting defeat.
It's not really a walkthrough for point and click, is it?
Press the thing.
It's
press
a
this.
list of click here, click here, click here, click here, click here.
Don't click here. That'd be the best walkthrough. Don't click all of these places, and it just you have to buy a mission. You have to figure out one to click.
For this stage, you don't click the book, the can, the shelf, the floor, the door, the window frame, the clouds, the trees.
It's got this really bullshit mechanic in it as well, where it's like a picture search thing where you have to find the things on the list, but they've done it so they're hidden. So like where there's a wooden arch, there'll be something made of wood in the fucking that's the same colour as the wooden arch. So you're going, where the hell is the toy hamster? And it'll just be in the fucking wooden arch.
These things that are supposed to be like cryptic clues, but they're actually just absolute bullshit. Like,
honestly,
no one's ever supposed to get them.
I just wanted to punch the fucking screen within 10 seconds of playing. I was just like, nah.
That's why cryptic word searches are the worst things in the world, because they don't tell you anything.
Everyone in my family does.
I don't. You know, I don't like about word searches.
What's that?
Like they clearly already know the answer. Why are they asking us?
You know the words that are already in here. Why are you asking?
Are you
me
against spot the differences as well?
And where's
Well,
Wally? You drew him. Of course you know where he is.
It's like, look, I found 7 different differences. Those are 2 totally different pictures.
My favourite thing about word searches is that they've obviously got bored and they've just put like shit every so often, and it's just a word that's. I always wondered, do you reckon they specifically type in letters, or do you reckon there's a random letter generator?
They probably used to like specifically type in letters, and then they're like, "This is proper taking the piss," so they just got a random letter generator.
I saw a photo of Jaden Smith with a top on that just has loads of different letters on, and then someone highlighted it, and a few of the letters like going down over spells faggot.
Jaden Smith, man, he's on a. I think
Janie
he's
wakes up in
taken
the
a lot
morning
of
and thinks,
acid.
"How can I embarrass my dad today?"
No, I just think he's like an ethereal being that's come to our dimension, and Will Smith's got to pass him off as our child, because the way he talks on Twitter and stuff.
It sounds like a plot of a Will Smith movie.
Wasn't it? How can we see when our eyes aren't real?
Yeah, he's really he's either a fucking amazing philosopher or he's drugged out of his mind.
No, he's not an amazing philosopher, that's for sure.
No, you just don't understand it, Dickens. He's just on a level above you.
Proper dumbass.
Did you know there's another, as well as Jaden and what's the daughter's name? Willow. There's another one. There's another son.
Just nobody just cares about them, do they? Because they're not named after the parents.
It's like the third Attenborough brother.
There's a third Attenborough brother?
Exactly.
My God. It's like the third Sprouse twin.
The 4th Jonas brother.
I think. Wait,
there is another Jonas.
Yeah.
Oh no way! And the 13th disciple.
There's like a famous set of twins that's like they're actually triplets, isn't there as well? I can't think
James Franco and Dave Franco.
They're
They have another brother.
mate.
Yeah, no, I'm saying they have another brother.
Yeah,
they're identical twins. They don't look anything like each other.
Famous twins that are actually triplets, and they've got like another one. I can't think who it is though.
That'd piss you off, wouldn't it? Or if you're identical, you'd switch out. Like, I don't want to be famous anymore.
Maybe
Switch.
they're actually quadruplets, and they just take it in turns.
Yeah, but if you'd never get the real life, would you? Because you go, oh, you look exactly like this character.
That's the thing, like you stay in hiding, don't you? Until it's your turn to take shift.
Why would you want to stay in hiding?
Like, have you seen
Shift.
that film that you shift? You shift at being a human being.
Are you on nights? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen that film? I can't think what it's called, but it had Hugh Jackman in. It's like a magician, and he's kind of
trying
trying to beat that. And that guy
brilliant.
was a twin, and he hid the fact he was a twin, and he did his tricks by swapping out.
Spoiler. Huge spoiler.
Oh,
Don't.
it's a semi-old film, isn't it? I don't know when it
Well,
came out.
What we're talking about?
The
film
Prestige. You
where
won't have seen it. It's
Hugh
a film.
Jackman was a magician. It's a decent
Seen
film.
it? It's a really good film. I enjoyed it.
Magician.
Yeah, watch it. You clearly didn't hear the spoiler we just said, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Hugh
Ryan just
Jackman
kind of
plays-
wanders around in a forest and hits his head on a tree every now and again, and that's when we interact with him. It's just kind of like, boom. Yeah, I think that's a bad idea.
I just zone in and out.
He's actually having micro seizures.
Just
The
proper
boys
useless.
didn't realise it until it was too late.
Oh, like, I don't know.
Why is it that every time you load Steam, it wants to update?
Because it's got a fucking update.
No, but I'm serious. Every single time, there can't be that many changes to it that it needs an update every single
It's
time.
got a check on it.
It's like iTunes. iTunes does exactly the same thing.
I know iTunes is a piece of shit because all they do is just slowly downgrade the software like over time, make it
Fucking-
worse and worse just as time goes on.
I don't
The
think I've
newest
ever
iOS,
used
they've just
iTunes.
changed everything. What they do is every month they just change everything, so you don't know where all the buttons are.
That's what
essentially all-
iTunes does. Every time there's an iTunes update, they think, what's everybody's favourite features that we can just completely remove?
Destroy, yeah.
And then we'll force the update so that next time they install it, they can't go back to an older version.
And you know, after Spotify's been around for so long, they've started releasing Apple Music, which is essentially Spotify but worse. It's all-
Spotify's already pretty shit, isn't it?
I think someone's just burst into an office at Apple and gone, "Have you heard of this thing called Spotify?" I think we can take them.
I don't understand Spotify because it's such a piece of shit, and then everyone's
I've
like,
never
"What?
used it.
You
Everyone
don't use
uses it."
Spotify?"
Yeah.
And it's like, why would I? I just have
I
the
use
music that I listen to.
I use Spotify. I've never used iTunes.
I don't know why you'd use. You have to have adverts and stuff, and I'm not paying to be able to listen to my own music.
Yeah,
It's like one advert every 4 songs.
and you're limited
I
to
don't wanna
songs
listen to
that are
everything.
on Spotify.
Yeah,
Which is things I want to listen to.
I'm pretty sure quite a lot of my stuff wouldn't be on there.
yeah, a lot
another
of my stuff wouldn't.
childish
I don't
guy-
know what it's on.
What is that? Like, what is he?
What?
Childish Gambino. He just talks.
Yeah, he's like some
I have no
edgy
idea.
hipster rapper or something that's
Like,
not
he's really-
edgy
Oh,
at
so
all.
is he a musician? Fair enough.
Childish Gambino.
Really, really good.
Never even heard of him. Not even slightly.
Donald Glover.
See,
What?
That's his name, isn't it? Donald
name's
Glover.
Donald.
Oh, that's his actual name.
Yeah, it's his music name, like
Oh.
stage name.
No, I have no idea.
He's
'Cause
really shit.
when he leaves Community, he leaves on a boat called Childish Tycoon. And I want to know, was he Childish Gambino while he was doing Community?
Childish
This is
Gambino's
an
been
entire
around for a
conversation.
while,
I
I
have
think.
no idea. I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna be quiet.
It's
I
just
have no idea.
every time anybody's posted a song of him, like, oh, this is dead good, I've listened to it and wanted to die.
Yeah, it's
Pretty much all pop music now.
It's just so boring.
Community is amazing, but his music's so bad.
What is Community? Because you keep going on about it.
It's a
Really, really
American
good.
comedy show.
It's really,
Ah.
really good. These kids end up having to go to community college. You'd really enjoy it. It's proper funny.
I'll give it a go. There's so much TV though I need to watch, and I never I know how time consuming it is in the back of my mind, but I
It's
think I'm
only-
gonna start watching it, and then it's like 3 days in, and I'm 2 minutes into the fucking series.
I'm on to season 4 of Heroes.
It's got I assume you've realised it's gone to dog shit then.
But I don't mind it.
See, I never had an issue with it.
No.
Everybody said it went awful, and I don't think it's bad at all.
It was that bloody series 4's the circus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
piece of shit. That
I'm
was
not.
dreadful.
Don't give me any spoilers.
I
No,
can't even
no,
think
no.
of the spoilers, I can't think what happened. But
No,
I
I watched the first series recently, but I wasn't going any further than that.
I haven't watched past the second season in a long time, probably since it was aired on TV.
It's the fact that, and Ryan will know this by now, they've ruined Peter's powers. Peter's powers.
I just
Yeah.
never understood what happened with that, because he lost his powers but then randomly got one back, and that's what didn't
One?
make sense to me.
It's because his dad took his powers away, didn't he? And he only gave him one power back. What, the ability to take one power at a time back.
Yeah, you can
Did his
swap
dad give
it.
him that ability, or did he just, for some reason,
Yeah,
get
his
it?
dad. His dad gave
No,
him
no,
back.
no.
Couldn't work
No, he
anymore.
didn't.
Or something.
He didn't. You know when they took all the powers and then Dr. Suresh was making that thing they could inject people with to give them powers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stole one of them before they destroyed it all and he injected himself.
Ah, see, I must have missed that, because I always got confused about why he lost his powers but didn't really lose his powers.
So why would he? Why? But that thing's meant to give you an expression that you would normally have. So why doesn't it give him his original power back? Like I
don't-
say, it went to shit. They just. I think they
No,
just
because the
didn't care anymore.
serum didn't work properly, did it?
No,
Yeah,
it did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
Because it fucked up Suresh.
No, that's
No,
before
yeah, it fucked up.
he injected it. That's before he got the the thing they needed.
What, was it Adam's blood or
The
something?
catalyst. The catalyst.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
It's Hero's mum. She had the catalyst.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. There was I can't remember half of it. There was so much stuff. It was a really good series, and I was so hyped on it. You what? Sorry.
Heroes dying.
Is it?
Yeah,
I can't
his
remember.
power starts killing him. He starts
Taking a
getting
toll on his body.
nosebleeds and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I know they're doing Heroes Reborn, aren't they? They're going to bring.
Yeah, and
Human back.
Hero's like the only character I think that's confirmed for it.
Yeah. It's going to be. I ain't got high hopes for that. I don't even think I'm going to watch it because I don't want them to ruin the memories that I have of original Heroes.
I think it could be alright. I might just see what people say about it first and then watch it.
It annoys me that they dropped the series on a cliffhanger in series 4. Like, if you know it's going bad and you're not going to have a next series, finish it with a good episode.
It's
Yeah,
because
you
they
can't
changed
just
the
leave it hanging
bits.
off, can you?
It fucks me off so much because what they're doing is hoping fans will like it enough that they'll get funding to create it again. But you're not. You've
Well,
got to base it there.
At the same time, though, sometimes if they know that it's coming to an end, they try to rush it. It ends up like it's really obviously rushed. That happened to a show
But I'd
called
rather
Blue
not.
Mountain State because the funds were getting cut for it, and they ended up sort of just suddenly rushing an ending to the show, like in a couple of episodes, like at the end.
Are they ever going to bring Reaper back?
No, I barely even watch. I used to watch that when I got in from school.
I used to like
It was
Reaper
on
a
every now
lot.
and again.
I didn't follow it enough to like see
No,
the
I
whole
didn't. It
story.
was
and
pretty
stuff,
good.
though. It was good. I loved it, but I just didn't watch it.
It wasn't
enough.
him. It was his like chubby friend, whatever his name was. He's the
Sam.
one I used to.
So
It was-
fucking good.
Plus, it seemed to never give you any information. It just used to go, "Oh yeah, he's the devil. He's kind of your dad." Sort of thing.
that was
and-
the whole point of it, though, because that's like
Yeah.
what it was with every single one of the missions. It's just like, you've got to catch a demon. Here's a toaster. Like that was it.
Yeah, and it never gives you any. Like they hint every so often at a backstory, like, "Ooh, yeah, you don't know about your past, and you never will."
Oh no, it does explain to him where
We
he
will
came
get
from.
cancelled before we explain it.
No, it does. It does get explained like how Sam ends up in this situation.
Yeah, but I felt like one episode every 300.
No,
It
there
was
was
like-
one where it
wasn't-
went quite deep into it because Sam was looking into his contract and stuff like that with the devil, and he wanted to know stuff. Because
Well,
Sam's
like I said, I've not
parents,
watched it, no.
after they made the deal with the devil, Sam's
Yeah.
parents planned to never have kids
Oh
because
yeah,
they
but
thought we can just get around it. But then,
Then they have
essentially, the devil impregnated Sam's mum. Sam's
kids.
the devil's
virgin
son.
birth, but a bad way. Jesus 2. What's Jesus spelled backwards? Sausage.
But that's the reason.
Sausage.
Yes, it's sausage. Yes, but that's the reason that the devil like protects Sam and looks after him more than all of his workers because he's actually the devil's son.
Oh shit. But would the devil care? I mean, by virtue of him being a devil, he wouldn't care about his own son.
I know the devil's like a decent guy in it. It's not like the
devil's funny
super.
as fuck.
It's not the super hyper evil devil. It's like the was in love with
Nice.
God and fell down from heaven devil.
Ah, poor old Lucy. Lucifer, bless him.
Yeah. Because there's like a joke in it that they were dating, I think, God and the devil, and then when they fell out and he banished him to hell, like the devil really loved ice cream, and God made it so that whenever he touched ice cream, it would melt as a punishment.
Oh shit. That pissed
You
me
know,
off.
people say, why can't God be a girl?
Yeah.
God is genderless. It's just a thing.
Why is the devil never? Oh, they never want the devil to be a girl. Nobody ever
Well,
argues that.
yeah,
one.
but no. Sometimes the
The-
females, because they associate Eve with.
The she devil is quite a common concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Women
fairy
were by Catholic.
Oh no,
Like,
I'd
it
heard of
depends on your
she devil
religion.
before fairy tale.
I don't know,
Oh.
because it depends. Like I say, it depends on you. Because with Christian, it was like very male dominated because it was designed to be a thing of oppression for men to be in charge. But like Greek mythology, Gaia, she was like the first goddess of Earth, and Idrisil.
Gaia was
Idrisil was
mother.
a female.
She was a Titan, wasn't she?
She was the Earth. No, she and Uranus spawned the Titans.
Are you sure she wasn't a Titan?
What they do that for? They
It was of
started
the
eating
Titan
people,
age,
didn't they?
but she spawned
Yeah,
the Titans.
no, I'm sure she was a Titan because she got banned to Tartarus as well because she's the mother of Zeus and everyone. Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, the lot of them.
I don't think because Gaia is Earth.
No, she's Mother Earth.
Is she? Are
Yeah.
you sure? I don't think she went to Tartarus.
Yeah.
I might be
yeah.
wrong. I don't mind. But Uranus got his ass handed to him. All that I wish they'd just make those into like a cartoon animated thing because you could make just a series about because it is a good story.
They have an anime.
I always hate the fact that Zeus married Hera, who was his sister.
Well, it's Greek. It's all about like banging. Your
That's
sister.
why their economy's down the drain. Bloody incest.
It is. I can't believe they weren't bankrupt, mate. mean, it's been coming for a long time, but
can you
know,
really
the
not
fact-
believe it? They've been,
No, I
like,
can, but
in so much debt to the rest of the world.
in our lifetime, a country's never become bankrupt. It's a very weird concept to me.
Do you think, right? This is what I'm going to think.
And 50 Cent at the same time. It's very worrying.
Like, hang on. Hang on. So, if Greece goes bankrupt, yeah, everyone's going to want to move away, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, does that just mean there's just going to be like an empty land?
No.
Not
That's
everybody
also-
is
Not
going to
everybody's
move
gonna
away.
leave Greece. Not everyone's
Like,
just going to span, and then
If
we can
anybody
just
wants
go...
to invade it, now is probably the time.
That's the plot of 50 Wings.
You wouldn't-
The Titanic arrives.
You wouldn't even need to invade it. You'd just go in and say, "Well, I'm gonna be better
Just
than
put a
the last
flag down.
person that
That
ran
was-
it." Just
put a
and then
flag
people will be like, just go in and say, "I'm gonna sort your money out," and everyone will just come flocking to you and then worship you.
What they need
Nah,
is
we
Hitler's.
should, we should
Walk-
make that film.
He did a
We
bloody
should
good
Walk
job.
make
into
these
the
Greeks-
country with a tenner and say, "I've got more back home."
And people try to sell their entire families for it.
What you call it? That's what the film should be about. Greece is like an abandoned wasteland, and everyone's like fighting. over it.
Mad Max, but in Greece.
Greece becomes
Anyone
the
else think
borderlands.
Iceland? It's pretty useless.
Iceland isn't very icy.
No,
I think we should just tarmac
Green-
it and
it's
make
nice.
it car
It's that
park for the
Viking
rest
thing.
of it.
Yeah, and Greenland
Name.
isn't very green.
No. I love that. The Vikings were like, we don't want anyone taking our green land, so we'll call the icy bit green, and we'll call the greeny bit ice. Fucking Vikings.
We should just tarmac it and make it a car park for the rest of Europe.
What, Iceland?
You know
Yeah.
how far away Iceland is?
You know how much tarmac that would take?
I don't know even more about that. How are you going to drive
I don't
there?
I don't think you've thought this plan through, if I'm honest,
It's
Ryan.
it's like part of Europe that's not really part of Europe at all.
I don't even know where it is on a map. Like I say, my geography is
It's up
really
near
bad.
Canada, I think.
That's
Is
it.
it?
You know, Vatican City's its own country.
No, Iceland's near us, I'm pretty sure.
No, it isn't. I'm going to look on the map now.
Or
You
is it
know,
Greenland?
Vatican City's its own country.
Yeah, it is. It's got its own, like, you can marry at 13, I think.
Then why don't they enter the Eurovision Song Contest?
I typed in Iceland to Google. It came up with a supermarket before the country.
Wow. You've got to feel pretty bad about your own country.
How do you feel about your cultural relevance now?
No, I want to see the Pope in the Eurovision Song Contest now.
Yeah, there's
Start-
Iceland's like northwest of us, kind of towards Canada-ish way.
I
But, like,
I
really
thought it
close
was just
to, like,
off the
the
tip
North
of
Pole.
Scotland. What is it
Oh,
that's
no, it's-
very near Scotland then? Is that Greenland?
No, none of them are.
Really?
They're in that direction, but they're not like close.
Oh, I thought they were quite near. I don't know anything. Evidently. My
Like,
geography is
from-
really bad. I
From
don't
the
know
look
where
of
any.
this picture of a globe, it's about like the length of the UK away from the UK. But it
That's not
depends
that
how
far.
like drawn to scale this thing is. Like,
That blew my mind. You know, the first time I found out that an entire that the map was not
what
to.
the
I knew it wasn't to scale,
that
but
the surface of a sphere can't fit in a square.
yeah, but the fact that like the proportions were so wrong.
Yeah, they are really.
I remember being young, just thinking, why would they do that? That's bullshit.
Wait, what?
You know, a map you look at,
Yeah.
the proportions are all wrong. Like the
mean?
size of Africa relative to America is ridiculous, but
Yeah, I
it
know
makes it
what
look like
that-
America's bigger than Africa. I'm just saying, when I was young, that blew my mind.
I
was
was
just-
gonna see how far away Iceland was from Scotland, so I said on Google Maps that I'm starting in Scotland and going to Iceland, and it says we can't calculate directions.
Please swim.
Have you ever
get a lift
seen?
on
There are
Titanic.
certain
Big swim or
things
take
that if you
Titanic.
type into Google Maps, it actually tells you to like swim or kayak and stuff
Yeah,
like
it gets
that.
like a jet ski or something, doesn't it? It's like
really specific ways of transporting across like oceans.
they've all put in as. I love the fact that Google have put like loads of Easter eggs and things into their own search engine. You know,
Oh,
like
that's
barrel
true.
roll and things like that.
Yeah.
It's
Isn't
fucking.
that one where you can type Mordor to the Shire and say it says caution, do not try to walk or something?
Yeah,
One
I
does not
think
sim-
something
Yeah.
like that.
One is not simply why, yeah. Fucking. That's how you'd want to make an organisation, isn't it? I mean, I'd love
But
to work for Google.
They
I don't
have
know what
slides in their headquarters to get down the stairs.
Yeah, but they don't have anything fun to get back up.
There's nothing fun. That's because going up anything's not fun.
I
Except
think
for
the
social.
only way you could replace stairs is by making it a workout.
Yeah,
Why has nobody invented the upward slide?
because
There's
gravity
this-
is
yeah.
hindering their progress.
There's this little thing
Jeff,
that
it's
kind
still
of
not
stops
working.
it from happening.
Just like two guys with a
I
slide
don't
just taking it all
understand.
out.
I took the slide, I turned it upside down, but it just doesn't work.
Well, obviously
Try it
it's going to
again.
need
Ow.
some form of mechanism.
Jim, my head hurts too much to try this one more time.
Look at this bump. Look at this bump. I can't even remember my daughter's birthday anymore.
You don't have a daughter.
That's how many times I've tried. Fucking hell, that'd be amazing. I'd love to just go on Dragon's Den, get past all the things with like a bullshit thing, and then eventually just go, I've invented the upward slide. And like you
You
got
just-
Ryan there to test it. and he
You'd
just
need like
falls aslam.
either a huge fan or a giant vacuum on one side of it for it to work, and then it would be
You're thinking the
terrifying and far
Futurama
less
things,
fun.
aren't you? The Futurama like tubes that get them around
Yeah,
places.
it'd have to be like that, but it just goes vertical and that's it.
The
Maybe
amount
with a
of
few
power.
spins in it.
You'd need nuclear generation of energy to be able to power it all day. The
Unless
amount
you
of
could
force
just
you'd need.
you could just make yourself go up so fast that like you outdid gravity. Like
You know what impressed me? And actually, this is kind of relevant. When I went to Splash Landings at Alton Towers, they've got one slide there where it takes you uphill while you're on a water slide. There's like it's not like a conveyor belt, but there's the jets power the other way, so it pushes you uphill. It's really weird. I
That's
wasn't
pretty
expecting
cool.
it. I was like, oh, that's uphill. Oh, weird. Hello.
I once went to a theme park where it really confused me. They had like this decoration, like loads of big taps like flowing into a river.
Yeah.
But there was this one that was had loads of water coming out of it. That was a really big one, and then, but it had like it wasn't connected to anything. It was floating in the air,
Yeah.
but it was still loads of water coming out of
But
it.
how did the water get there?
Yeah, and I still to this day I don't know how it does.
It'll be a refill thing, won't it? Or there'll be an invisible pipe that you can't see somewhere.
yeah, I think that was just a pipe that you didn't see, mate.
I don't think there's a wizard
I'm
somewhere
very young.
casting a water. Yeah, he's just blind. Ryan spent the first 3 years of his life with a blindfold on. I don't understand. Why does it work?
I can hear it running, but I just can't see anything. What's happening?
Or he's got an eye patch, and the eye patch is
Ryan.
just covering the hose going towards it.
this huge water pump. It's just
With like 5 men all pumping like to get the water.
the size of a building, just like just forcing water through, and it's just like behind this eye patch he's wearing.
And he's just staring at it like, amazing.
How does it do this?
I was at Alton Towers like a few days before that the Smiler like
What,
caused
chops
that
that
crash?
girl's legs off?
Yeah, it's fucking scary, isn't it? I was like,
Mad.
oh shit, and I
Pretty
sat
closed
on the,
down
I
now,
sat
right?
on the exact same. Yeah, You
I've
reckon it's gonna
never,
go-
I've never been on the Smiler because
It's,
every time
it's a
you
really
go,
good ride.
there's just queues like about 90 miles long.
That's why you get a
I
VIP ticket and you go right to front.
Last time I was there, it was being built.
Get a VIP ticket, mate. Go right to front. It's amazing.
What VIP at the front of a not built ride?
Yeah. I'd like to go, please. It's not. I'd like to go, please. VIP, and they just push you around.
Just like pick you up in one of the cars and run around the grounds with you, like holding on the shoulders.
That sounds like a hell of a fun time. The fact
Every
is,
now and again, it's got all the bits where it like keeps stopping and then images appear and stuff. Like
Yeah.
they just stand you still and somebody just like plays a video on the phone and goes woo, and then they run you backwards.
they spin one of them things that blows in the wind. You know, there's like propellers, and they just go, and like it spins in your face.
When there's ones you get on the beach, you just hold it up in the wind.
It bothers me that they've closed that permanently. Because it was a one-time thing because they were running the whole ride wrong. Like
No,
they-
it's happened a couple of
closed the
times.
permit, have they?
There've been
No,
a couple of
that's-
accidents on it.
Yeah, because they're not running it correctly. They've got like they give you them these rules of how to run it, and they were ignoring all of them. So there were things running at the wrong times, and that's what caused the two things to crash.
Do you reckon if they open it again, you get a free pair of shin pads every time you go on?
Fucking dog, man.
I don't think shin pads will open your entire legs being crushed.
No one's allowed on the front seat.
They might have helped that guy who just had his kneecap smashed a bit, but that girl that lost her legs, I don't think that's going to help too greatly.
Because when there's those people that got stuck upside down for like an hour as well.
Yeah.
Is
On
Nah.
air, wasn't it?
Yeah, that'd be chill though, because being upside down on air is just
Just lying down, isn't it?
I love that. Right?
I'd get a bit bored after a while. Just like,
But I assume they bring you drinks and stuff.
How are they going to bring you drinks?
Well, there's people that can get up. You can get to every single bit of a ride because they've got like walk paths on
Yeah,
them.
they're not just going to go up with like fucking tray of McDonald's like large Pepsis, are they? And just give
Well,
it
they
to you
better,
whilst
damn
you're
sure.
hanging.
If they gave you free tickets to go back, would you want to go back after something like that?
Yeah.
Probably not, to be honest. It'd be a proper traumatizing experience.
You reckon?
It's like you went to a place that's literally like something bad happened, it changed your entire life.
Yeah.
Although
I still
apparently,
don't. I really love rides.
apparently Alton Towers have been like really good to the people that these things have happened to, and they've like
Yeah, because
been
they don't want to
paying-
get sued to buggery.
Yeah, but some people would still be shitty with them, wouldn't they? And just sort of be like trying to get rid of them and stuff like that. But they've actually been like really good and helpful, and like, you know, paid for loads of medical stuff and made sure that they're okay and compensated and that.
My biggest thing is, I wondered whether by admission of you going into a theme park, whether you accept that there is a slight hint of danger with it.
No.
I
Theme
wondered, like,
parks-
on the ticket, if there's really small rising.
Theme
like, we
parks
cannot-
are not designed like if you're doing something like extreme sports and stuff, then yeah, you've got to accept that there is a chance of danger because it's not all like designed. It's
Well,
yeah, there's-
rides are dangerous. People have to be aware of that before they get on them. That's why
Yeah,
you get
they're designed
the
to not
adrenaline.
be dangerous. They're designed to give you a fake adrenaline, like that. To be honest, that's why rides to me I've never seen as that exciting because I kind
I
of
love-
know that they're not that dangerous.
Oh no, they're amazing.
Like you go on them and it's like, oh wee. But like at the same time, I'm just like nothing's going to happen here. Like
They genuinely they were my favourite pastime, and now I'm a bit preemptive about them.
I didn't used to like them, but not because I was scared of them. It was more because they just used to throw my stomach around a little bit, and like I
Yeah.
didn't like that feeling. But it was never because I was like scared of being on the ride. It was just
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
want to throw
it's just-
up.
Yeah. No, I love them. It's honestly because European Coaster Club bros. But
But no, they're
Yeah.
designed to be completely safe and sound. They've got like all these safety backups and stuff like that.
obviously not.
Well, no, the Smilers just had a few issues. None of the other rides have had anything like that.
Oh well.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I still will go on rides. I'll give the Smiler a bit of a wide berth for a bit. I think. I
Yeah.
don't think they're gonna ever open it again. If I'm
No,
honest.
probably not. They just probably rip it down or
I bet they
change a few parts.
It's the newest
of it.
ride. They've put so much money into it.
Yeah, they're mad in it. Proper
Just
mad
think though, if you went to Alton Towers at the day after it happened, there's gonna be no one there. You get on all the rides.
I bet there was
That's
still a
the niche.
shitload of people there.
I bet there was loads of people going to Smiler to take pictures, saying, "Look at Smiler,"
Yeah.
because that's the kind of society we live in these days.
It becomes a meme for 25 minutes and it's gone.
Yeah. No, there's just like a whole Smiler meme with everything else. Went on the bus today, didn't lose my legs. Just
Oh well. So we didn't lose our legs. I didn't get my film grant, and that's all I have to say about today.
that's it. That's all you've got.
Nothing else happened.
Come on, you mate. You got 15 minutes, and you can talk. Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you don't want to talk about anything else? Nothing else has interested you at all?
I have no food here except pasta.
Because
That's
you've eaten all
fine.
your crisps. That's your biggest problem.
I'm not allowed to eat crisps for another 15 minutes.
Speaking of crisps, Fantastic Four looks like a terrible film.
Nice segue.
Crisp
I don't know-
like
I don't
like
understand
Human
why-
Torch.
I don't understand why people have such a problem with the Human Torch being black. Like one of the characters.
Because
is
he's a white girl's sister.
Yeah,
one of
that's
the-
my
one of the
issue with it.
characters is
They're
Is
meant
that
to be twins.
His relative in the film is not also black.
No, let's be specific. His twin in the film is not black. If they were both black, I'd be completely fine with it.
One of the characters is a pile of walking rocks.
Yeah, and they made him look wrong, and they've taken away his trousers. Poor man. Not even allowed trousers anymore. Not going to rock.
Maybe just saw no
They might-
point in buying.
My issue with the whole like him being black thing is like Jono says, if they made like the family black, it wouldn't be a problem. But they've just like they've got a white sister and a black brother, which makes no sense at all.
From what I've seen, I don't even think they are brother and sister in the film.
What in the film? But that's
Yeah.
they just are like that's the characters.
Yeah, but they're not. Genuinely,
I
it looks
I
like
didn't
they've
know
not
they
even
were.
read the comics. They've just kind of gone, meh. We've seen the first. We kind of know what's going on. I really liked the original Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, I
film.
liked it. It was good.
I mean, Chris Evans can't be the Human Torch. I know, but
Captain America.
I just remake the entire film exactly the same, but change.
It's really Fox Entertainment, isn't it? Just like, if Marvel are cashing in on all these Marvel films, we can too.
There's a lot of Marvel at the minute, isn't
There is.
That's the thing. Marvel are doing really well with their Marvel Cinematic Universe. So anybody that owns any rights to any Marvel characters is just like films now.
Just trying to get
quick,
any
quick.
Just getting like Dennis the Menace the movie. That was a comic. Let's do that.
There was
Fucking-
a Dennis the Menace
Fucking
movie.
Beano.
Was there?
There was a Dennis the Menace movie. Oh no, it was Horrid Henry.
Horrid Henry was worse.
Well done.
I
Did you know
fucking hated Horrid Henry.
I've got the Christmas annual Beano for I think every year since 1994. Yeah,
Why?
I get them for every Christmas.
I
love
used
'em.
to have one. I got it one year, like the annual Beano thing, and it wasn't the best.
I love them. Fucking Numbskulls, the favourite. Love it.
There's some like
Numbskulls
proper.
is essentially that film that's coming out this week or something. That where it's like all your emotions on the inside, and they've all got.
Oh,
different...
Inside Out.
Yeah.
Inside Out looks like it's going to be awesome.
It was pretty decent, doesn't it?
Me and Lucy can
But
see this weekend.
it's
gonna be
ripped
mad.
off from Numbskulls. That's what I'm saying.
But
Inside Out. Is that this one with the stupid emotions?
Yeah,
yeah, like it's emotions inside the head.
like normal. I've got
Yeah.
emotions in my leg. No, leg. Why are you having bad feelings about this? Your leg's got commitment issues.
Doubting your
why-
ability to continue.
Why does your leg always hang up the bed when we're sleeping together? It's got issues. It was hurt before.
I tripped, it hit on a curb, it doesn't trust anyone anymore.
It doesn't want to commit. Have you seen that thing where you can get like a phantom limb where it, like your brain gets split, so your left brain controls everything, but like your right brain can control your leg, your arm every now and again, and just throw things without you knowing?
Isn't
How
that
horrible
like
is
a
that?
schizophrenia thing?
No, it's because it's a thing where if you may have like I don't know, something to do with your brain, and then they give it's like a procedure. They give you split brain surgery
Why would they do that?
because it's better than dying. I think that's the that's the be all and
It
end all.
kind of sounds like Tourette's with like a twitch thing, because some people with Tourette's have impulses like that, don't they? Where they'll just hit stuff like out their control.
Yeah, but could you? Yeah, but it's like vindictive. It's got its own mind. It's really weird. I'd hate that.
It's said right, we can save you, Jim, but the only way is to make half of your brain evil and sometimes give it control of your leg.
It's like we can save your. we
Do
can
it,
save your
doctors,
life,
it's my
but we
only
can't-
choice.
Just being punched for the rest of your life by your right arm. Stop. You'd be pissed off if it took your favourite arm. You know the arm you write with. And
If it was
everything, it's
if
got
it was your
control of
wanking hand, it had. Be a disaster,
Is that-
wouldn't it?
That's weird because that means that another part of your brain. What would you do if you're just like a dying?
Every now and again you're beating
like at
off and
dinner.
suddenly it just snaps it and you're like, ah! No control!
No, I like the idea of being at like your in-laws for a meal at
Go on, it
Christmas,
just starts
and then your right
wanking
hand
for
just,
you.
just starts going down. And you're like, no, stop.
How did we get from the Titanic to this?
Who knows, mate? Just
Beautiful,
go with it.
Beautiful steps, my friend. This
Segways.
is like,
Titanic to the Avatar to what? Well, how did we do a movie deal?
what if you had that surgery, but you were the Avatar? So your one arm could just bend without you knowing.
What, you're like fucking mid-avatar state and then suddenly one of your legs is just like, nope, fucks off.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't
Or
detach, fly
because
away.
no,
Yeah.
because like that part of the brain won't technically be avatar because it's a different like personality thing now. Like just one of your
Okay.
limbs just loses the ability to bend. Just like when you're in the middle of trying to do something, you're just like, oh for fuck's sake, I swear to God, like you just can't do it anymore because you need two hands.
All
for this
that
technique.
moves to like airbend, and then your legs just like dragging behind.
Yeah, like
it's dead.
there are
Damn it,
certain
I'll
techniques that
remove
you
the
need
rock.
like your whole body for, and you just can't do them because like one of your limbs is just like doing the fucking chicken or something. And a little dance.
You're just shouting at your arm. Damn it, Carl, move the rock. Oh, I swear to God.
Just like trying to saw your own arm off while it's slapping you.
Is the
It's for the
Avatar classed as a god? Like,
No.
do you reckon people would worship him as a god? Because
think people
I've never heard of
kinda
any other deity.
And he's not
And what a
god,
beautiful
he's-
world it would
He's
be.
like a spirited being, isn't he?
Yeah, I think they worship the spirit realm. I think that's kind of their. It's
He's
like
the-
it's
He's
not
a human
about
in
God, it's more about
connection with the
harmony
spirit realm.
with existence.
Because the Avatar is the only human that can contact spirits, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the bridge between the two, isn't he? He can go into the spirit world at will.
Yeah.
Well, once he's got control, anyway. It's
See,
cool.
I find it weird that, like, do you know how in Korra there's a whole thing about her, like, learning how to speak to the spirits? But,
Yeah.
Nope.
like, Aang could just kind of do it. Like,
That's because he was a monk and they trained him for ages, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the thing.
I suppose that does make sense.
It's because she wouldn't train. She only trained with the airbenders and stuff when we start watching it, don't we?
Yeah.
I've only, what do you call it? I've only seen 4 episodes of Korra.
It's good, man. I need to watch more of
It's
it.
worth doing. I haven't finished watching them all.
I
It's
still
one of them
haven't seen the
things I
second
kinda
season.
It lost steam for me a bit. It wasn't as good, but I want to continue because I like the.
I've got it on
universe.
Steam.
What's the big bad thing? Like we had the Fire Nation, but what's it in Korra?
It's different every season.
One of the main things from what I've watched is there are people who aren't benders that are against benders, and
Yeah.
they want only
Yes.
non-benders to exist.
Yeah, and
being
there's a new person that can take away bending as well. that
Yeah,
comes
what
on scene.
what was that like? Because I can't remember properly. Was
I
it
don't
a
want to
type
spoil
of
it.
bending or something?
If I say, I'll spoil it for Ryan, so I
Ah,
don't want
fair.
to.
Wait,
So I
so
remember
there's-
it.
other than the Avatar, you can take away bending.
Yeah, it's not in the same way, but he's able to block you from using your bending.
That your chi or
Oh,
whatever.
so is that the Haitian from Heroes?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, sort of, yeah. And then
But,
I think there's another one where it kind of gets into the whole light and dark thing of basically the Avatar has the spirit of light inside of him, because you'll see it in a later episode. But there's a thing where the dark comes back and he has to fight. Kara has to fight the dark. Yeah, it's the whole yin yang. It's very
Isn't Korra like bi or a lesbian?
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
she's bi. Yeah,
something about
she
that.
has a relationship with a woman, which is very progressive.
And people
Although
are all like,
it's not shown in the American version. They censor
did they
it
really
all.
take it out? I know that people
Yeah.
were like kicking off about it. I didn't know it actually got taken out of it.
How dangerous do you think it is? I mean, it's complete. Do you reckon they'll?
They
they'll-
must not be doing it anymore now that like gay marriage is legal across all states.
It's still not legal in Texas, is it?
Well, fuck Texas. They're bellends anyway.
Did you see that thing about? It was on Rooster Teeth. What's that? The guy who was in Laser Team with the Rooster Teeth guys.
I don't remember. I haven't seen
Named
much about
Colton or
Laser Team.
something. But he's because they're in Austin in Texas.
Yeah.
He's because he's black. There's a lot of racism that all the other ones didn't miss. And he's only been in Austin one day, and he goes to like a restaurant or something, and someone's got a tattoo on the back of their legs that says "White Pride," and they're all like, "I've never seen anything like that all the time I've been here." And it's the first thing that, like, it must be the fact that people are still racist and homophobic and stuff in America, and it's just accepted. It's unreal.
What I understand that there are still people who are. It's the extent to which they are in America's thing. Because there are people here that like, oh, don't like the gays. That's stupid shit. That
Yeah.
they don't like certain races. But it's not to the extent of like wanting to fucking lynch them all and stuff, and like trying
No.
to kill them and stop them from doing anything at all. It's just kind of a little bit of a dislike, and that's it.
It's horrible and weird, and I don't know. It's very strange, but it's like cultural, isn't it? Is it the same in like Japan and things? Because we're very aware of Western culture.
Russia's massively racist.
Yeah, oh yeah, Russia against
Russia's
everyone.
incredibly homophobic as well.
And yet extremely gay. Have you seen the pictures of Putin? They all look gay, like
That's 'cause
extremely gay.
People have like been picking them specifically to do that, to laugh at him.
Yeah, but that's
Like,
that's why I
picking
like
photos of him where he looks a bit gay, or photoshopping him to have like fucking rainbows.
Oh, we should
and
stop saying he
ponies
looks
in
gay.
him
He
and
looks
stuff.
extremely camp because you can't look gay. I don't think.
Can look gay if you've got a dick in your bum.
Sorry, of course you can.
That's not necessarily. What if you're being raped and someone takes a picture?
And you're enjoying it.
I
Okay.
definitely think you can look
Yeah, you can still enjoy it. That's not consent, Dickon.
If you
know, since I-
clearly
since
holding a sign saying I consented to this and it is very fun,
Since
And that
I've
is
been
gay.
home,
You can say that person's
then
gay.
you have looked gay.
since
Yeah,
I've
you
been
have.
home up in Durham, 4 people have asked me if I'm gay.
Why?
Not like people I know, just like on nights out and stuff.
Have you been dancing in gay clubs? 'Cause that
Yeah, if
may-
you've been going to specific bars where they may gather.
No.
they may gather,
Well, it's
come out of the
No.
shadows.
It's like I've had a girlfriend nearly a year now, and before I had a girlfriend, nobody asked me.
I think now you're not putting out sexual energy anymore, and people can't pick up on you anymore, so they just go gay, and And you're like, no, and they go, oh, fair enough.
Not trying to pick up girls anymore.
Because that's what the gays like sense. It's a lack of sexual power.
No, sexual power towards women, so they're assuming.
When they see someone who isn't just like oozing sexiness and like pulling all over the place, they're like, he's probably homosexual.
My point is towards women.
I think
Because
he's,
if you,
he's not hitting on every girl at the bar. I think he's one of us.
yeah, that's what I assume.
On a side note,
Dude.
I'm making crumpets.
That's-
Pets.
Yeah, crumpets.
To everyone watching at home, Ryan is making pets.
I sure do love a good crumpet.
Pet.
Shut up, you have a minute. Make it count.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm going to do in that minute? I'm going to make myself some pets.
Fucking crumpets.
You're going the right way for a smacked bottom.
Just gets on a bloody train and just walks up and slaps us both and goes by.
Right, Ryan's right. We're gonna have to wrap it up. It's like half
Yeah,
a
I'm
minute
cool
now.
wrapping it up.
Should
Yeah,
we
it's
just-
not bad.
Are you saying anything? Anything? with
Yeah, I'm good doing that.
It's been emotional.
It has. It's been a journey.
It's been emotional. You know, people
Titanic,
can.
Avatar, gay marriage, the theme parks.
We've done it all.
And I've just squished a fly in my hands. And people can
I'm
subscribe and
buttering
shit,
crumpet.
and they can
Yeah,
like and comment if they like it and they want to comment,
yeah,
or they can follow
There
on the
will be
Twitch.
games on-
yeah.
There will be games on here at some point.
Yeah, we'll game
Yeah,
eventually, one day.
One day, once we get around to it, because we're a waste of
Yeah,
human
once
space.
we are pieces of shit.
Once I've finished eating my crumpets.
Yeah, but I say like and subscribe if you like crumpets.
Crumpets.